Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. I am about to send off some happy mail for Christmas and I thought I would just come on and do a project share with you with what I made. So this flipbook actually gets its own box because it's pretty large. This is also an advent swap, so I wanted to be able to wrap it, so I put it in something like this so that way she doesn't see it whenever she opens it up. Normally I put my flipbooks right on the top, so it's the first thing that you see. So in order to kind of like keep it concealed, I just put it in a box. So it fits perfectly in there. I measured out the paper so that it would. I used a lot of different collections for this actually. I used the paper is going to be from Merry Days and Snow and Cocoa, and then I do have the 6x8 Snowflake collection. So I used a few papers from that, and I'll just kind of tell you like as I go over it. So on the outside are 3 little binder clips. These ones are a little bit small for how big the album is. I didn't intend for it to get that big, but it just kind of did. Like, you know how whenever you're doing your eyeliner and one side is bigger than the other, so you start going over the other side, and then by the time you're done with your makeup, like both of your eyes are covered in eyeliner. That's kind of what happened here, as you can see. So it just kept getting bigger and bigger, so I mean, there's not really anything I could do about it, but it still fits in the box, which is good. So they're, yeah, like I said, these are just a little bit too small for them, but it works. It holds everything together. And then the tassels on the side, this is lace from Hobby Lobby. This baker's twine I think is from Target, as well as this pom-pom trim. And then I held kind of the pom-pom trim together with a jump ring, and on the jump ring is this little charm that I also got from Hobby Lobby. And then in order to hold the lace on there, I just tied the baker's twine around it. So that's on the side, and I tried to make it correspond to the album itself and match the collections. So I think it turned out pretty cute. So on the front are some chipboard pieces from the Merry Days collection, and then behind it this is a sticker, and then the frame is from the Snow and Cocoa collection. I use cheesecloth on a lot of the pages in here to add texture. I feel like cheesecloth is a good way to add not too much dimension but add texture to a project, so it's really easy to use. And then on the side I stitched almost every page with some, either trim, or then I just stitched around it if I didn't add trim. So yeah, there's lace on the first page. And then this little tiny rosette, which is so cute. This is my last one and I'm very sad to part with it, but this is from Amber over at Bambi's Mail. She made me some of these in our swap that we did a year ago, and I've just been hoarding them, but I love the way that it looked with this collection and the Snow and Cocoa frame at the top. It just looks perfect together, so I just added one at the bottom. And then this top sticker and the bottom stickers are from Snow and Cocoa. So the next page, this paper is from the Snow and Cocoa collection, and I just tried to find some more muted pieces to add since I didn't have ephemera from the Snow and Cocoa anymore. So I think almost all of the ephemera is from Snowflake, except for the coffee mugs, which are both from Merry Days. This one is chipboard and this is just a sticker, and I layered them up with some tags in the background. This is from die cuts from Snowflake, I believe, as well as this one as well. So over here I decided to add in like a few little I didn't like all of the pages to be the same size, so I tried to add in some stuff to make it kind of like a junk journal. So there was like different sizes and textures of everything. So I came up with the idea to just add in like a tiny shaker, and then on the shaker I just put a paper clip. I made my own charm with some beads that I got at Hobby Lobby, and then I just paper clipped on this little ticket so she can actually reuse it, but I really like the way that it looked on the Merry Days paper. And the tool that I use for this is actually really pretty. It's like rose gold, and I think I got that from Hobby Lobby as well. This next page is really cute. I love this trim. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I got it the other day when all of their trims were half off. This was my first time seeing it there, and I don't know how I missed it because it's super glitzy. But I loved using it like this. I layered up some banner pieces, and then I cut the very edge of this off to make it look like a banner as well. And then I just stapled it at the top to make sure it was secure, and then I glued just the middle part of it so that way it wouldn't be all over the place. And then I added some stickers, all from the Merry Days collections, and then this chipboard is from the Merry Days as well. And the paper is from Snowflake on this one. It's really pretty. It's like this muted green kind of color. So the next page is super cute. Everything on here is from the Snowflake collection, even the paper. The only thing that's not is just this layering piece that I used in the back. This is actually a December calendar that's from the Snow and Cocoa collection. And then once again, I layered up a layer of cheesecloth. I felt like the background was really busy, so whenever I was trying to layer stuff on top of it, it wasn't really looking that great. So I just layered down the cheesecloth first, and then I put stuff on top of it to make everything look good and match. This is a pocket that I made. This is kind of what causes all the chunkiness because there's a really chunky frame in here. So, but I think it turned out so cute. This wood grain paper is from Snow and Cocoa, and then I just put in these tabs before I stitched it, and then that way whenever I hole punched it, it wouldn't be part of the pocket and I can fit bigger things in there. And it worked out perfectly. It still fits in the flip book. It doesn't hang out too much. The only thing is because of I stuffed it with a bunch of different frames and stuff that I have, it made it really chunky. So I don't know though. I don't want to take this one out because this one's so pretty. It's like the prettiest one in there, so I definitely want to leave it in there and I'll just have to deal with how chunky it is, but yeah, it's super cute. This next page is from the Snowflake collection, and then the ephemera is from Snowflake. The chipboard piece is from Merry Days. And then I just layered up some papers behind it because this was another paper that was kind of busy. Whenever there's a lot of gold foiling or anything like that, I kind of get stumped on like what to put on top of it. But I thought it looked good with the tour papers layered up. And then this page is actually a pocket, and I have just a little tag in here and just a little note for her to read, and then it slides right between the pages, so it's kind of like an invisible pocket. So that's why I made the string so long at the top, just so that way she can know to pull it out. And then the paper is from Snow and Cocoa. This is a little snowflake eyelet that I had in my stash. I've had it for forever. And then I used a little sticker from the Merry Days. They have like labels and stuff like that. The next page is kind of plain. I layered up this vintage piece. This is actually from Tim Holtz. It's not really a Christmas collection or anything. It's just like vintage ephemera and stickers. So I put that in the background since the page was very red. And then I just did, this is chipboard, and then these are both from the Merry Days stickers. And then I did some pink thread behind it. This next page, I wanted to be a little bit more interactive, kind of like that pocket. So all I did was, I took a piece of paper, I took a piece of paper and I scored it, so there was about like I think it's just about a quarter of an inch. I didn't really measure it out, so I just scored it so that way I could glue it to the top and it could fold over. And then this little sticker is actually Velcro, and then it lifts up. And so these are some of my favorite Christmas songs that I just thought I would share with her, so that way she can add them to her own Christmas playlist if she has one. And then I hole punched this and then just cut a straight line so that way it can snap in and out without causing a problem for whenever you turn the page, because sometimes if you just hole punch it, then you would have to take the whole entire binder ring off in order to open it. But because it's so thick and chunky, if she were to take the binder ring out, I was worried that it would be really hard to put back together. So I just cut a little slit there so that way whenever she opens it, it'll easily open. So that's what that one looks like, and then I just added a little thicker here to kind of tie everything together with the gold. This next page is super cute. This is the wood grain paper again from Snow and Cocoa, and then all of the ephemera is from Snowflake. I put this lace on the side because I thought it looked really pretty and chic with the colors of the embellishments on here. So I just layered up some stuff on here, and then the chipboard is from Merry Days. So this is the last page that I have. Oops, as you can see, starting to get a little heavy on one side. The snowflake in the back is actually an ornament that I got from Walmart this year. They have a bunch of them in different colors. So I picked up some of those. They come in packs of like either 20 or 30, so there's a bunch. And I really like the way that they look on projects, and they're really sturdy. So because this is the last page, it's nice and sturdy because I use that snowflake. And then this is a little snow globe that I got from, this is a Merry Days collection, but I think I picked this up from Tuesday Morning this year. They had some. I stitched some trim and then added some tulle in the background just to give it a little bit more texture. And then layered up some different embellishments. I think these are from all the collections. So the stickers are from Merry Days. The label is from Snowflake. This little star is a die cut that I did from the Snow and Cocoa paper set, and then this is from Merry Days, and then this little chipboard is also from Merry Days at the bottom. And then the very last page, on the back I just use this paper. I don't really use papers that have like big words on them, so I thought it would be good to just put on the back of a flip book so that way I didn't have to do anything on the back. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little flipbook project share. I would love to see the flipbooks that you guys are creating if you are doing any Christmas mail or anything like that. So make sure to leave your Instagram down below in the comment section so I can check out what you guys have been making this Christmas season. See you next time. Bye.